Welcome, this is SNN TV News English. My name's Adam Mohammed Usman and I'm here to update you on the daily news. These are the stories making the headlines. Ministers of Agriculture and Planning take tour of agricultural areas in the Marodi-Cheh region. The Minister of Religious Affairs attends the opening ceremony of a new mosque in the Chikchigayar area of the capital Hargeisa. Electric anti-rape underwear developed to protect women in India. The Minister of Agriculture, Professor Farah Ilmi-Gedole, accompanied by the Minister of Planning and National Development, Dr. Saad Ali Shire, alongside officials from the United Nations organizations, took a trip to the large-scale agricultural areas in the Marodi-Cheh region of Somaliland, where they met with local residents and farmers who discussed the impact of the heavy rains that recently befell the area.
The Minister of Agriculture, Hussein Ilmi-Gedole, alongside the Minister of Planning and National Development, Saad Ali Shire, and officials from the United Nations and the Office for Aid Contacts for Somaliland have visited large-scale agricultural areas in the Marodi-Cheh region of Somaliland, where they've been supervising the livelihood of the society in the village of Jalalo, Humbawene, Alalaatka, Rabwe and Dawawene. The agricultural farmers in those villages spoke about problems they face during the rainy season, where the rainwater submerged their farms, demolishing their agricultural fields. An official from Laskil district, Ahmed Musa, thanked to the ministerial delegation who visited the district, where he mentioned problems they met during the rain season. He called on the government to help the residents on subsidizing from these ordeals. The Minister of Planning and National Development, Saad Al Shire, mentioned that the rains had effectively damaged farming areas, and he stressed the need for cooperation among the government and the residents in Laskil. The Minister of Agriculture of Somaliland has called on the international organizations in Somaliland to support the residents in Laskil on subsidizing from these natural catastrophes.
A well-organized ceremony was held in the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa, to discuss the ordeal of illegal migration and preventative measures with students from Golis University and high schools across Somaliland, who touched on the significance on youth employment. This highly organized ceremony was held in the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa, to discuss the problems of illegal migration and preventative measures. Students from Golis University and high schools across Somaliland attended the ceremony and discussed the significance of youth employment. The ceremony was hugely focused on developing participation of youth in the political scene and economic spectrum as a forward step for the country, and understanding the circumstances that face students who do not get education once they finish secondary school. The former Vice President of Somaliland, Ahmed Yusuf Yassin, who spoke at this ceremony, highlighted the importance of awareness on the dangers of illegal migration. Ahmed Yusuf Yassin added that students should get employed soon after they finish education. The Somaliland representative to Kenya, Mohammed Chama Sifir, stated the problems of illegal migration, where he also underscored the circumstances that could force teenagers to travel overseas and risk their lives. Mohammed Chama Sifir raised that unemployment is one of the main issues leading youth illegal migration. Illegal migration has been one of the major problems of young people in Somaliland, but at the moment it seems there have been significant steps to decrease this, where the public have worked together on stopping or preventing illegal migration of the youth of Somaliland. The Minister of Religious Affairs, Sheikh Khalil Abdullahi Ahmed, attended the opening ceremony of a new mosque opened in the Chikchigayar area of the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The Minister provided a speech at the event where he discussed the importance of building mosques for the public.
The Minister of Religious Affairs, Khalil Abdullahi Ahmed, has attended in the opening ceremony of a new mosque in Chikchigayar neighborhood in the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa, where he spoke at the event. He discussed the importance of building mosques for the public. Sheikh Khalil Abdullahi Ahmed spoke about the necessity of building mosques for the public, where Sharia imposed to building mosques for the Muslim in order to be worshipped Allah. Sheikh Khalil Abdullahi Ahmed called on the public and Muslim people to participate in building mosques and improving the worshipping to Allah. Members of the Islamic clerics and the residents in Chikchigayar neighborhood have welcomed the building mosque, and they expressed the need for this mosque by the neighborhood.
The graduation ceremony of students who studied Islamic banking at Badr University has been held in the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The principal of Badr University, Abdighani Hussein Mohammed, spoke at the event where he elaborated on the necessity of education and the need for studying Islamic banking. The graduation ceremony of students who studied Islamic banking at Badr University has been held in the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The principal of Badr University, Abdighani Hussein Mohammed, spoke at the event where he elaborated on the necessity of education and the need for studying Islamic banking. He stated that Badr University is the only university that has an Islamic banking facility. An official from the Habshil Group, Abdullah Hirsi, speaking to the attendees and the graduating students, discussed the importance of studying Islamic banking, where he called on students to improve their education. The Director General of the Ministry of Justice of Somaliland, Mohammed Musa Galaid, praised the effort of Badr University to produce students with better knowledge in regards to Islamic banking, and he discussed the necessity for studying the subject. The Director General of the Ministry of Education and Higher Studies, Khadr Ahmed Diriya, provided the graduating students with diplomas and also spoke on the significance of studying Islamic banking to serve the public and avoid interest, as well as other banking rules that are against Islamic Sharia. You're still watching Somaliland National Television News English, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. Now for our international headlines. The gang rape and death of a medical student on a bus in New Delhi, India sparked outrage across the country and highlighted the number of growing crimes against women. A new anti-rape electric underwear, as a result, has been developed and is available across stores in India. 3 students from Chennai have developed anti-rape underwear which delivers a 3,880 kilovolt shock to any potential attacker. The students claim the garment will not only protect women but dish out on-the-spot punishments to molesters. Engineering student Rimpi Thrimpali helped develop the underwear and said, "People are coming up with the question, what happens if a girl herself gets electrocuted? So I want to say that this is not possible because we have developed an insulating layer to protect the wearer." The young engineers have been in contact with investors in an attempt to get the underwear on the production line. In the current climate in India, it could prove popular, as one female student explains. These days, it's getting very difficult for girls to move around. It's very unsafe for them, actually, especially in Chennai. On the local trains and buses, it's actually very tough for us to move around. So this innovation, very helpful for us all. Successive Indian governments have been accused of not doing enough to protect women from violence and sex crimes. Syria and the crisis on the Korean Peninsula are set to dominate the upcoming G8 meeting of foreign ministers, which should be held in the capital of the United Kingdom, London. Foreign Minister William Hague greeted representatives from the United States, France, Russia, Germany, Canada, Italy, Japan and the EU. The Japanese will be looking for a strong statement of support on Korea. US Secretary of State John Kerry met with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov ahead of talks, and Lavrov said there is no disagreement with the US on Korea. As for Syria, Washington has sanctioned non-lethal aid for Syrian rebels, while Russia remains steadfast in its opposition to any outside interference in the affairs of Damascus. Kerry's office indicated he will attend the Friends of Syria meeting scheduled for the 20th of April in Istanbul. And that's all the news we have for you today. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.